using this kind of an approach. I think it gets them to think outside of the box a little bit also. So instead of just regurgitating things they're learning and doing what everybody else is doing, I think they can kind of think creatively and kind of apply a little bit of themselves into their own learning and kind of make something that is unique to them.
Even the business world has adopted the Think Like a Genius program to help improve communication skills, build teamwork, accelerate innovation, and boost revenues.
It helped me visualize what we were trying to do as a company. You know, we have a lot on paper and we all have bits and pieces, but this helped to bring it all together. And I'm a visual person, I think most people are. And so when you are able to look at it that way, it helps to bring it into focus more. And it helps you understand what other people are thinking. It helps them understand how you're thinking. So I loved it.
It really helped the team work together as a team. I think there was a lot of confusion among like what everybody wanted and was thinking. I think it helped bring a lot of things together. It gave us a plan to work from, to go forward. I thought it was very productive.
We certainly, in our group, came away with a very clear picture of what we need to go back and do, and that is we need to do a much stronger upfront job in learning what the consumer wants before we start developing products. So it was a good day for us. Yeah, we enjoyed it.
I think what it does is it allows that human commonality. We are deeply connected as human beings, and it allows that humanity part, the symbol making part of which we all do, to come forth, to be part of the expression of what you create.
I always knew myself really well, but now I'm just having difficulty making it tangible, and this is helping me express it.
I learned a lot because my son has autism, and that has taught me to be flexible and taught me about the interaction in life. And also my daughter has taught me a lot about the beauty in life and how to celebrate life. And it all goes back to my roots, which is my faith.
It's really shocking how when you look at these pictures, it does all come together for you, and you go right to them intuitively, and they really represent your life.
I walk around the room and I see everybody is just walking around with ideas, with philosophies about the world, with things that are just waiting to be expressed. And when they get a chance to say something through their hands, look at what amazing ideas come forth.
I think that understanding, cultivating, promoting that kind of understanding is really the deeper value of the models in the process.
It's up to each of us to develop our ability to think, to learn, and communicate to the best of our abilities and to those natural gifts we have in order to solve problems and achieve our goals, to realize our potentials, and not just make our dreams come true, but ultimately find a way of building a better future.
If you sampled the conversations and you asked, if you could, each of those participants in the family, did you notice something different? Probably a good 80% of them, you know, if they reflected for a moment, say yes, not just behaviorally, but they watched the way a child was able to get at the essence of something that's very, very important to them to talk about and share and discover and understand something new about it. And the same for the parents.
I know what's important to her now, and she knows what's important to me.
So I think that there was an exchange and a growing of conversation that took place, augmented some, maybe even accelerated some by those models that acted as a catalyst to help them grow.
It taught me how to think deeper, and I think it taught him a little about himself, which was one of the goals probably. And it was, you know, time spent together, and it was fun.
When my parents were explaining about their models, it both kind of broke down and started crying because their models really expressed how they felt about things. And that really surprised me because they usually don't do that. Well, my mom does, but my dad never does anything like that. But he just broke down when he started thinking about all the things that have happened to him and when he was expressing his feelings.
What did you learn about your dad that you didn't know?
I didn't know he actually felt that way about history because his model was about history, and well, he was like really sensitive about the things that he put on his model, like he put a lot of things about Germany, about war, and it just really surprised me.
Do you think you better understand your dad a little bit now?
Yeah, I kind of understand what he feels and thinks now.
My dream is trying to reach 2 billion plus people on this planet who know what brainstorming is, an example, and we want to upgrade their knowledge and with a set of tools that allow them to take their own learning styles, their own ways of using their various intelligences, using all of that, marshaling all of that kind of creative energy so that they can solve their own problems, achieve their own goals, realize their potential, and essentially take and build the kind of lives that they want to build. So we feel these sets of tools and process that we can offer are things that can help people not just give form to their thoughts, but actually begin to scope out their vision, what could potentially become their path in life, and to make it manifest in some clear way.
Like those models, we sometimes think, well, you know, I made a model of my idea or my passion and what I'm about. And ultimately, as we begin to look and see how those parts are connected and weaved to all the other lives here, you begin to see just how relevant and rich your life is. Thank you very much.